Yo, I just flooded this field. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it too. What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Today I've got 32 mods for you. For all platforms, we have 19 new and 3 updates. For console only, we've got 1 new, and PC and Mac, we've got 5 new and 4 updates. One of those updates, by the way, is Bucks County on PC and Mac. We're going to talk about why that was only PC and Mac and why it's not on ModHub anymore. In fact, if you want to go straight to there, check the description for timestamps so you can check it out immediately. Then you can check out all this other new stuff that we got going on. So you know what? Let's check it all out. First up today, new mods for all platforms. We have the new map, Richport, American map by Winebull Modding. This is an American-based map, and it mainly has flat terrain, as you can see, with some individually hilly stuff, which is great. With the more beautiful natural surrounding on the map, you have 15 fields to work. The crops have custom textures, which we showed off in a live stream last week. They all look really good, by the way. The map has a lot of big meadows as well. You also got forests here in the north end of the map. The farm is in the middle of the map. As we turn around right here, all of the main objects on the farm were made by the Winebull Modding team themselves, which is really, really cool. Lots of sheds, so you don't have a problem with parking big vehicles on the farm. There's also a workshop for fixing your vehicles as well. The house is very big, and the ability to go inside of it on the farm. There's also a couple of silos that will be useful on the map. There are also 3 animal barns around as well. You have cows, sheep, chicken coop, and a horse ranch as well. Beside the ranch, there's a place for exercising horses with different objects. There's also 2 small towns with sell points. The shops are very modern looking. There's also a gas station with a shop and a washing station. All objects on the shop, so you can put them wherever you want. Really, really cool map right here. Let's take a look at the PDA. You're probably getting sick flying around already. Here is your PDA. We have shown this off quite a few times with the live stream, but here you go. Here's what you start off with. You get field 1 and field 2, and of course you have this area right here as well. You've got some grass, so that is kind of nice. If we go in here, you can see needs plowing. This is a whole field. All of this grass right here is one big field, but you only get parts of it. You do have a, what is that, strip farming, something like that, a couple little strips. I imagine this would be the first thing people do, or harvest that and then plow it all up. At least that's what I assume will happen. And then of course you have a few things around. You also have a little garden right here as well. If we come up here to the northwest, you've got a few shops and places for doing things like that. Right here, you have your biogas plant as well as your sheep. If we move over to the right, we have your shop right here with a few things. Going straight down from there, we have for Andre the Giant, look at that. And then your horse pasture down there, as well as apple chester right here, sell point. And then back to our main farm, which is where you will find the cows and the chicken coop. So you got everything that you need right there. Nice, easy, deal with, manage. What do you get in new farmer mode? Well, you get a Puma 185. That is a 225 horsepower. That's pretty darn good. You also get a Case IH 7210 Pro. You get a John Deere 8245R, so the 8R. You also have a Roadrunner T560. You've got a New Holland forage harvester, which is very good. A Fertimix. You also get the Star Emperador. You get a skid steer, a pickup, the Wilson pace setter, huge trailers, I might add. You've got massive, I mean, we'll just kind of flip through the rest of these, but you've got some really massive equipment. Not only do you have massive equipment, everything on the main farm is sellable. Do we have anything in leased? Nah, nothing that I see in leased equipment. So you're going to have a great, great time with equipment on here. You got everything that you need. Next new map for all platforms today is going to be Risaie Del Nord, aka the rice fields of the north, or the northern rice fields. This area of Italy, you can find ponds and large fields of rice, being the area purely known for its large rice production. This map is inspired by an area in the Pendana, something between the Pio River and the Sesia River, from which many farmers draw to flood their rice fields, called Risaie. There are some areas mainly used for forestry activity as well on the map. The choice of using the area as a paddy field or forestry varies in relation to the climatic characteristics of the moment and the presence of irrigated resources. God, this is roughly translated, isn't it? This has 55 fields, 38 of which are floodable for rice cultivation, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. As a matter of fact, you can see how that's done right here. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's turn on our our window. Let's come all the way down. Open gate. So we'll open that up, and we should start to see water flowing, which it is. You can kind of see it going, and it is now flooding. You can see the water is going through all this area. We go into field 10. Actually, this is a field that we own. Let's just cultivate it real quick so you can kind of get an idea. So now this entire field has now been flooded. Now, of course, you could do whatever you want on this field. It doesn't really matter. But if we come back over here, close the gate, and we can see very quickly the water goes away. Very nice that that happens quickly. How quickly does it go the other way? Let's go and do that. Probably just as fast, I imagine anyway. Water's coming in. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, so that is pretty darn quick. Very nice. I like that. Let's take a look at the PDA so you can get an idea of where everything is. Here is your main map, a full 2x map, so the full size the console players can have. We start off with field 10, which is the one we were on, field 6, and we get a few things up here as well, including a chicken pen. Now, there's really not a whole lot more than that. I would say there's sell points, of course, all over the place. You do have a new crop, which is rice. Do we have any other new crops? Yeah, as a matter of fact, we have quite a few new crops. Unfortunately, they don't have names. I'm not really sure what they are, but you go through and kind of figure that out on your own. You know how we do these map previews. As far as new equipment goes, well, we get the New Holland T5, we get the Stara PROFI Massey Ferguson, the best starting combine in my opinion. Tipper, header, cultivator, seeder, spreader. You also get a loading wagon, a header trailer, a couple weights, and then you have a bunch of buildings and things that are placeable. Now, there are a few things that you will need with this. You will need the Brick Shed Pack Italian style. When you download this, it should download automatically, as well as the Forage Harvesters Pack as well. That will allow you to do that pig food corn stuff, where you do corn, but instead of corn, it's something else. Can't remember what it is, but really cool nonetheless. I like this. It's flooded, man. It's neat. And yet another new map for you guys today. Another American map, Griffin, Indiana 19. You are now the proud owner of a small farm located around Griffin, Indiana in the United States. The equipment is old and in need of repairs. Luckily, there's a workshop in the shed to make the repairs. You can see on your left-hand side right there. With hard work and a little luck, you'll be able to expand your farm, as there are 62 farmlands with 36 fields at 212 hectares available on this highly detailed map. When not farming, you try your hand at forestry or ride your horse or ATV on one of the many trails in the area. If you get lost, just follow the trailhead signs. Be careful not to wander too deep in the forest at night, as there have been rumors of a Bigfoot activity. Oh man, nice little town right here in front of us. This features precision farming ready, seasons ready, real soil data for the precision farming, real terrain data, custom sounds, riding trails, forestry area, BGA, big field contracts, well-filled contracts in general, transport contracts. You have vehicle traffic, pedestrian traffic, a train, lime and fuel station, standard crops, all standard cell locations, 62 farmlands, 36 fields, 212 hectares viable, small, medium, and large fields combined. Oh, we're about to hit the edge. Let's turn. Hey, so you've also got helper friendly. You've got combinable fields, real picture PDA, real picture borders, and high FPS. Be the judge of that. Well, we're locked at 60, unfortunately. But it's still good. Yeah, I think pretty much 4K is locked at 60 around anyway, so I will take that. Not too bad, man. Let's take a look at the PDA and see what we can get ourselves into here. Here's your PDA. Yes, it is a real leveled PDA. Beautiful, beautiful landscape through here. What do you get when you start off with? Well, you get a sound of something. You also get field 1, which is a field. It was actually the first field we flew over. You have a area right here, and you also have your main house area right here as well. If we go in, this is not a field, so we'll have to go back and take a look and see what we got over there. We also have another field down here on 21. It is cultivated, but it still needs to be plowed, and you've got to do some other stuff as well. It is all precision farming ready, so that is nice. Of course, you've got all of your standard areas right here. Crest analysis of field 1. Love that mod. Yeet! Otherwise, there you go. That is that. What do you get when you get a new farmer? You have a Fiat 1300 DT, New Holland TX. You also have the pickup. You got a tipper, header, cultivator, seeder, chicken coop, large green silo, a couple sheds, and a couple things around. These are going to be utilizing things from Ravenport. Otherwise, rock and roll, man. Good to go. Let's take a look at the engine hours because it said there were a few on here. Let's see, 148, 183, 262, 142, 147, 100, 117. So we've got a lot of hours on the equipment that you've got. What do you guys think about this? You guys digging this? I'm digging this. Let's go. Something else I'm digging is the John Deere 6R US Series from Blua. This is the US and Canada version. And yes, we finally have a 6R US variant. This bad boy right here, 223 horsepower, 395 liters of fuel at 31 miles per hour. Configurations, we have standard, 300, 500, 700, 900 kilogram front weights, and then back to standard again. No front 3-point. Starfire 6000 receiver, yes or no. Protection grid, no or yes. 100-year decal, no or yes. You also have beacon lights, left side, right side, both sides, or none. Wheel setups, we have a standard wheel weights. We have rear twins, which are going to be those narrows, twins with weights, twins all the way around, twins with a weight in the back, trips in the back, because that's what you need on a 6R, and then back to standard again. Those are all going to be Michelin tires, by the way. You've got a front loader, yes or no. You also have a Type 2 as well, which is very, very, very cool. Fenders, no or yes around the front, and then engine setup. You have a 223, 245, and 259 horsepower engines. That is the 6175, 6195, and 6215R engines. If you're curious, this is going to be a very popular tractor. Next up, we got a new Stara for you. Oh yeah, the Stara ST MAX 150 and 180. However, this bad boy right here is only going to be labeled the ST MAX 180 in game. It's going to be found in medium tractors. That's where you got it. 180 horsepower at least to start with, 280 liters of fuel, 224 miles per hour max speed. That'd be a little bit much right there. Configurations, we have standard, 390, 780 kilogram front weights, or nothing. Wheel brands, we have Michelin. You also have a Lizard tire and a Trelleborg. In Michelin, we have standard tires, we have wheel weights, wide tires, wides with weights, rear twins, standard tires. In Lizard, we have standard, wheel weights, wides with weights, rear twins, back to standard. And I'm imagining a Trelleborg standard, wheel weights, wide tires. Man, those look good. You also have a wheel weight, narrow tires, rear twins, twins all the way around, back to standard again through there. I was mistaken. Those are quite different. I like those. Design, we have standard, front fender, rear fender, fenders all the way around, back to standard attachers. We have standard attacher. Let's see. Do we have anything changed in the back? We do. So this is basically going to be changed up between standard and the BR. GPS, we have a standard. We also have GPSs in there as well. It's going to add a new screen on the inside. Very cool. Front loader, yes or no. Windows standard. We have plus, and plus. Engine setups, we have the 150, 150 horsepower, and the 180, 180 horsepower there. Lights are going to change in the front, and your logo is going to change, but that's about it. And then reverse whistle, standard, or reverse whistle. What is the reverse whistle? Do I even want to know? Do we turn the reverse whistle on? I got nothing. I don't know. Next up, from Simulag Remodding, we have the Carre Rotanet Control. This is a new weeder. 110 horsepower is required. 6.5 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. Rim color, you got red. You also have gray as well. Great to have those options. And that is it. However, because this is from Simulag Remodding, if you get close and you're very quiet, you can hear the detail. It's so good. Man, this thing is detailed. Let's go. Hey, yo, moving on, we have the Kaweco PROFI 220. The slurry tanks from STV Modding. This is the PROFI 2-20, 23,200 liters. That is going to be of your slurry and digestate. If you have a newer system installed, this will also hold water as well, which is pretty cool. 200 horsepower required, 15 meter spread on the back, at least with the spreader that we've got. You can also hook up a cultivator or drag hose, things like that. 10 miles per hour max working speed. Main color, which is going to be black. We'll change that up to yellow just so you can see. So you see what that is. Rim color, all of them. You even have base game gray. Very nice. That's an easy way to win me over. And the design color, we have standard, which is Kloss. You have green, or aka John Deere. You have an Agco. Yellow, which I assume to be Challenger. Red, or Case IH. Yellow 2. Not really sure what that one is. White, and then red too as well. Probably a Fendt or something through there. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg. We also have Michelin and Nokian and Midas tires with Trelleborg. Standard. Wide tires. Ooh, those are chunky. Michelin, we have standard and a wide tire there as well. Nokian, just a standard road tire. And then Midas, we have standard and wide tires there as well. And those are honkers. We also have design of standard and a white design as well. Very cool, man. This thing's very well done. Next up from Game Master and Blue King, we have the Lizard MK7900 tipper. This is going to be a bulk tipper, so anything you can think of, you got it good here. 15,000 liters of it. Wheel brands, we have Trelleborg. We also have Michelin tires and Lizard. Can't change those up, so what you see is what you get. That's all right. And then unloading mechanics. This is kind of neat. And I wish I could tell you, there's nothing there. There's also nothing in the files as well that I've been able to see, so I would probably not mess with that. And I'm sure something like this will be fixed in a future update. And next up, we have the Lizard D20, but unfortunately, when I go in here, it's not in here. I probably got a mod conflict or something like that. What is this? Well, it's a backpack sprayer used for small services. Very useful and low price as well. Capacity, it is a 20-liter capacity. Oh, let's go back and find that again. D20, there we go. This is going to hold fertilizer and herbicide, 3.3 meter working width, 12 miles per hour, or 6 miles per hour. I think it's funny how it says all this stuff, but it's not there. Let's see if we can pop out. There we go. Okay, here it is. Let's get out of the air real quick. Let's go and turn that. Let's turn that off, and let's slow our roll, which I'm unable to do because I've messed up thoroughly. Enter vehicle. Are we? Yeah, great sound for a hoverboard there. Are we really doing this right now? Oh my goodness. Let's fill it up. There we go. Liquid fertilizer, diesel, of course. How many liters of diesel does this thing hold? I don't even know. 60 liters. Yep, that's realistic. Gosh, you don't have access to this land. Of course I don't have access to this land. How about we make ourselves have access to this land? Let's go in here. Do. And there we go. So this is definitely something interesting. Not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but it's cool. It's neat. It's different. And hey, I will take different any time of the day. This is awesome. So this is from Marcos ST, Talent, and Agro Mods. This is cool. Look, I'm on the thing right now. I got the biggest smile on my face right now doing this. And we got a new subsoiler for all platforms today, the Lemken 11 HST by Hemerson. This bad boy right here is going to require 120 horsepower, 3 meter working width at 7 miles per hour. It is a subsoiler, so it will not only plow, but will cultivate all at the same time. And we've got a cultivator. This is the Esnr 17 from Lizard and Blue King as well. 130 horsepower is required, 4.5 meter working width at 9 miles per hour. We do have a couple placeable buildings for you. First up is the small outbuilding. This is going to be a small warehouse building. Daily upkeep $10 per day. Price is going to be $12,000, and it is seasons ready. Next up, you got the block house. This bad boy right here, $55,000 for this. Not too bad in real life. Upkeep $150,000 per day. $150 per day. Yikes. And it is seasons ready as well. Not too bad, man. I dig it. Oh, and it's got an interior. Let's go. Next up is the wood garage. This is a garage for storing machines. Price is going to be $10,000. Price $5 per day. Again, this is seasons ready and does have a snow roof as well, which is a great addition. If you were looking for one that was just shed, well, we do have one, and it's called Shed. Daily upkeep $10 per day. Price is $3,000, and guess what? It's a shed. We also have a medium garage. This is a medium garage. Daily upkeep $15 per day. Price $17,000, and it is seasons ready as well. Next new mod for all platforms is going to be the ToolTrolley. You don't always need a workshop to service and repair your vehicles and machines. A well-filled toolbox is always enough. Price $285. Daily upkeep $1 per day. Very cool. Very cool. I like that this also adds the markers around the outside. We do have a few things similar similar to this in-game, new for all platforms as well, or not new, but for all platforms. But they don't have the markers around. This does, and I like that. Your next to last new mod for all platforms today is going to be the Hedge Pack by 22mm Normandy from the Dutch Modding Inc. This Hedge Pack includes 3 different hedges in 2 sizes, 1 meter and 4 meter. Cost for the 1 meter is $10, and for the 4 meter is $35. Very, very cheap, and great to see these here as well. Hey, you knew we weren't getting away with this without doing something Polish. The last mod for all platforms, brand new anyway, is the small Polish chicken coop for 26 chickens. Price is $500. Daily upkeep of $1 per day. As was mentioned, we do have a couple mod updates for console players today, or all platforms rather. First up is Wyther Farms by Missy B Modding, and this is going to be version 1.3. They've re-added the old production pack from Farmer Manure. They've re-added the placeable factories pack for Seasons Ready from Shaba. They've also got minor adjustments, file optimizations, removed the horse, fixed the non-urgent bugs, and added 2 new vehicles. And we have an update to Wartburg. This is going to be version number 1, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to find any changelog for this. So, Wartburg, it's got an update. Check it out. And your last update for all platforms today is going to be the Brantner TA 3800. This is going to be version 1.0.1. Fix the errors in the XML and on the textures. And as was mentioned, we do have 1 new mod for console-only players today. This is the Lizard T6000, and why do I feel like we already have like 4 of these? This bad boy right here is a liquid manure tank that is well suited for small to medium-sized businesses with a working width of 9 meters, a baffle plate, and 12 meters for the high pressure. It is perfect for companies that operate in the mountains. Oh, I know why, because we already have one of these on PC. Got it. Price is going to start at $25,000, working width of 9 meters and 12 meters as mentioned. Capacity 6,000 liters, probably figured that one out. Required power, only 45 horsepower, which is a really good power to like performance ratio, and a max speed of 18. Yeah, I've definitely read this before on here. Did we already have this? I'm so confused. Moving on, making our way into PC and Mac only mods today, and we start with the Nefaz 9509 logging truck. Not a truck at all, is it? This bad boy right here is a trailer for wood. Price is going to be $24,380. It does have tension belts, which is phenomenal. I mean, kind of expected on a logging vehicle, but they take them for granted sometimes. And it has connection hoses up here at the front as well. Do we have a trailer hitch? Confucius say? Negative, Ghost Rider. Next new mod for PC and Mac players is the Euro-Masz ST by Rivers Mods. Oh yeah, this is a disc grain seeder, the Polish brand Euro-Masz. Price is going to be $7,500. It holds 550 liters of seed only. Does all your normal crops: wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, or soybeans, cover crop, and grass. There we go, not soybean or sunflowers. 80 horsepower, 3 meters, 9 miles per hour. So this is one of those things that does not direct drill, so you will probably put something on the front of it, like a something. Yep, power harrow, more than likely. 3 meter. Yeah, we got a couple 3 meter power harrows. Rim color, you've got a base game gray, you've got a white. You also have a little bit of a different gray. Actually, that's white, black, base game gray, and red, so you can make that match up. Main color, you have right here, it looks to be kind of your metal parts, black or white, and then design color, imagine. Yeah, main body color right there, at least on the top. Trim lines, no or yes, so you can add trim lines to this, which is nice. Design, nothing. And ridge markers. You also have stairs on the back, which is kind of cool. I like that. That's neat. And then lights, we have no and yes. Next up, we have the PSE 12.5B. Now you may be saying, DJ, we already have that. Kinda, yeah, we kind of do. We have the 12.5A, which is quite literally the exact same thing, but the price is a little bit cheaper, and the wheels maybe a little bit different. Main color, you got a red, and gray. Rim color, red, gray, black, and chrome, or a at least polished steel look through there. And design color, you got a couple things up top through there as well. Wheel setup, standard white rims, back and forth between those as well. Again, pretty similar to this. As a matter of fact, I would go off on a limb and say these are virtually identical. Next to last new mod for PC and Mac players is going to be the fork pushing Sirot. This is a silage fork. This would go on the front of a 3-point, so you've got that right there. 2,500 liters, and it will do all your normal chaff crops. So chaff, grass, hay. It'll also do straw, silage, and manure. So you've got all that. Again, put it on your 3-point, you're good to go. And your last new mod for PC and Mac players today is going to be the Manure System Bassin. With a slurry basin, you're able to store large quantities of slurry. It is cheap storage, which is great, and it will host the Manure System mod, which is good. Also, it is a required mod, so make sure you have it turned on. If you're on PC, I think everybody has it. Price $12,500, super cheap. Capacity 450,000 liters. Absolutely massive through there. Daily upkeep $10 per day. Making our way into mod updates for PC and Mac players, and this one has a big asterisk on it. Bucks County, PA from TNT Modding. First, let's go over the changelog, and then we're going to go over why it's only on PC, so stay tuned. This is going to be version 2.1, updated seasons textures for bushes and small trees, removed the collision on field 28, separated the main farmland to work better with precision farming mod, fixed the floating trees, plus several minor changes. This will require a new game save. Now, why is this only on PC? Well, this was announced and uploaded actually this morning for all platforms. However, there was still a brand that is unlicensed that was on the previous models that has been removed because of other placeable things like that. So it was caught as soon as it was updated or uploaded because it's an unlicensed brand. Farming Simulator and Giants could get in trouble with it being on console, so it has been removed. If you have it on console and you were able to update this morning in the 5 or 10 minutes it was there, great. If you weren't able, don't worry, it's okay. This is going to be fixed. It will be here soon. Right now, it's only on PC, but those brands will be removed. They're probably going to be done today and hopefully re-uploaded. I know that TNT Modding was having a bit of an issue getting things uploaded to the Mod Hub, but we've got him in contact with Giants. Hopefully all that will be sorted. I know you're probably going to get angry or mad or whatever over this. Hey, it's okay. We'll be fixed soon, I promise. We also have an update to Petite France. This is going to be version number 1.1. Seasons mod has been added. New trees for Seasons mod capability. Trees are now colliding and can be cut, and various bug fixes. New save game is required. We got an update to Heap Info by Earl of Modding. I love the royal modding stuff that they post. Every name's different. It's great, by the way. This is going to be version number 1.1. Added new translations, improved the overall performances of the Heap Info mod, improved the input response, improved the French translations, fixed the stack overflow error with big heaps, and fixed the missing field type icons. And your last mod update today for PC and Mac, and our last mod of the video, the BC250H. This is going to be version number 2, mod description up to 53, and texture and model has been revised. Man, this thing looks good. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, I hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.